Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Karen and thank you so much for joining me on today's video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep seeing my content, please make sure to click the subscribe button. And also if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining us again on today's video. So guys, on today's video I want to talk about length retention. So what exactly is length retention? Length retention is preventing your hair from losing its length. So you can grow your hair for like 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, depending on the growth rate of your hair. So length retention has to do with you making sure that you don't lose that length over time, and the length that you accumulate over time as well, you don't get to lose it. So today I want us to talk about the things that you can do to prevent your hair from actually losing its length, because normally people tell me that their hair does not grow, even if it grows, but over time it keeps on going back to the same length, or the length of their hair has become stagnant. So that's because you're not retaining any length. There are some things that you might not be doing right, and there are some things that I want to bring to your attention that you might not be doing right, and things that could be the reason why your hair is actually staying in the same length and not growing anymore. So if your hair is not growing anymore, that's because I believe that you're not retaining any length. So today we're going to talk about those things, and so that you can have something to work on right now and try out other things that can help you actually have more length to your hair and retain that length over time. So guys, the first thing that I'm going to talk about when it comes to length retention is that you need to make sure that you do low manipulation protective hairstyle. So this has helped me a lot in my hair care journey, and I believe it has contributed more than 50% when it comes to growing my hair, because like having to have less breakage would mean there is low manipulation, so I get to retain length over time. So if I happen to grow like 3 centimeters or 4 centimeters or even 6 centimeters like in a year or maybe in 6 months, I get to retain that length because I don't have some kind of manipulation techniques that I use on my hair to break that hair off. So that's why I get to retain more length. So it accumulates over time because there's no breakage, even if there is breakage, but there's little breakage in between, so I get to retain more length. So that's exactly what it means, low manipulation. You don't get to do much to your hair when you are busy growing your hair and taking care of your hair during a certain period of time. So you get to retain that length to prevent it from breaking. So guys, I want to share with you the protective hairstyles that have helped me in my hair care journey. So the first protective hairstyle is twist. So normally I put my hair in twist like I already have right now, because I'm on my June, not my June necessarily, but my winter hair care routine. So I'm gonna be using twist and all that to keep my hair protected at all times. So I'm be using even bands as well. I'll be using even like, you know what, you just have to go ahead and watch that video so that you will know my winter hair care routine that will help me grow my natural hair. So I really would like you to go and check it out so that you can learn something from it as well, and you might know why exactly am I having my hair in twist right now as we are speaking on this video. So guys, as I was saying, the protective hairstyles that I actually use for my hair. So another one that I use is that I braid my hair. So I also have a video on how to braid your hair. So it's more like, I think it's in a video where I said how to prepare for a week. If not, it's the video before that one, but I will do my best to link it down on the description box or put it down on the cards, or you can check it out on one of my playlists where I say that moisturizing routines and all that. So just go ahead and check it out. But guys, honestly, these protective styles are very awesome. They keep your hair, your ends protected, especially when you tuck them in. Actually, I feel like that is the only way to keep your ends from damage or keep your ends protected, is when you have your twist and also tuck your ends away like I did here at the back. So my ends are actually tucked away, which makes them protected. But as for these, they're not quite protected, but I just want some kind of when I go out there, just to look a bit better. I know they're not that protected, but I can just apply some oil or do some kind of healthy stuff, such as tucking them away when I'm not when I'm outside, or I mean not when I'm outside. I can just do anything or just tuck them away whenever I'm indoors or don't need them out at any time. But still, protecting your ends, it's more important, because those are the oldest parts of your hair and you don't want them to keep on breaking, and whenever they break, that means that you're not retaining length anymore. So guys, those are some of the hairstyles that I actually do to protect my hair. So another hairstyle that I also recommend is that you can also use low bands and high bands, not puffs, puffs specifically, because when it comes to puffs, you're not actually protecting your ends, so which makes it majority of your hair is also exposed to the atmosphere. What you want to do is to want to make sure that your hair is protected at all times. Low manipulation hairstyles are amazing. They will help you retain length. They've helped me over time, and I still depend on them even now, because I know that they contribute more to growing my hair than any other thing that I actually do to my hair. Low manipulation hairstyles. So guys, we're just gonna go ahead and move to the next point. So guys, another thing that can help you retain length is that you need to moisturize and deep condition regularly. So guys, this is a very important thing when it comes to natural hair, and I feel like most people are not getting it, especially the people that I know or that I'm close to, or people who talk to me about their hair. There's something that I've realized that they are lacking. It's something called moisturizing regularly and deep conditioning regularly. So let's just break it down a little bit. Moisturizing regularly means that every time in between your wash days, when your hair gets dry, you need to put back the moisture. You need to put back something that will bring moisture into your hair, a product, a moisturizer that will help you moisturize your hair. So the first moisturizer that I know, the cheapest one, is water, and after water comes a moisturizing product that uses chemicals to moisturize your hair. So we've got moisturizing ingredients such as glycerin, cetyl alcohol. There's a whole lot of moisturizing stuff that are found in hair products, but they are better mixed in hair products such as glycerin. You cannot really necessarily use like glycerin on your hair. I tried to do that. I had a bad experience, and I don't think I'm going to try it. But again, I mean to say, but actually I had a bad experience using glycerin on its own. So it's better in hair products than on its own, and the raw glycerin. So try it out and let me know if you do want to try it out. But I had a bad experience with glycerin, but still it is a moisturizing product that is found in other products as well. So yeah guys, glycerin is amazing. It's a good moisturizing ingredient that you can have in hair products as well, because it's a humectant. It attracts more moisture into your hair. So yeah guys, consider products that also contain glycerin, water, and cetyl alcohol. So those are the moisturizing products that you need to incorporate in your hair care routine. So moisturize regularly. Every time your hair gets dry, make sure that you moisturize. So another thing guys that I also want to talk about is deep conditioning. So guys, the deep conditioning routine, for me, I believe that's the most moisturizing process of my wash day. Guys, I cannot skip that part of my wash day. I cannot. Like sometimes even when I co-wash my hair, I find it difficult to skip deep conditioning, because I find it to be very moisturizing. If I'm gonna go throughout the week and like not deep condition my hair on my wash day, I feel like my hair gets dry like in 2 days. Like it gets dry to a point that it tells me that you just didn't do anything to me. Like that's how I feel my hair is crying to me. So yeah guys, make sure that you deep condition regularly. Like at the beginning of my journey, my hair was dry. Like it was extremely dry. I can't even explain it. I was not even able to do anything to my hair. It was so hard for me to manipulate my hair. It was so hard for me to do anything to my hair because my hair was so dry. So I really needed to moisture train my hair by deep conditioning. So when I began with my hair care journey, my hair was dry, my hair was breaking all the time. I was not retaining length at the beginning of my hair care journey because my hair was extremely dry. Like it was so dry guys, I can't even express it enough to make you understand. But if you want to retain more length, make sure that your hair is always moisturized, like it has got moisture in it, so that when you manipulate it, when you do anything to your hair, you prevent as much breakage as possible. The more moisturized your hair is, the more manageable it is. So you get to retain more length because your hair is not breaking. Even though you do those low protective hairstyles, you still need your hair to be easily manageable in order for you to do those protective hairstyles, and you can do that when your hair is moisturized. So guys, I hope that you found this very, very helpful. We're just gonna go ahead and move to the next point. So guys, another thing that we're gonna talk about today when it comes to retaining length, I know some of you might not want to hear this, but sometimes it's just the best when it comes to growing your hair. So one thing that I will always advise you guys is to avoid heat. I know that most of you, when your hair does not feel manageable, when your hair is just so dry and it's just so painful when you comb it and all this kind of stuff, the one thing that you go for is to run straight to heat. You blow dry your hair, you straighten your hair, you use chemicals chemicals and stuff like that. But honestly guys, you cannot always run to those things when you want to have to retain length and also you want to grow your hair. So guys, you need to make sure that you avoid heat. How do you avoid heat? You need to put a specific time in order for you to use your heat. You can use your heat after 6 months, you can use your heat after a year. Like, I remember when I began, I used to blow dry. Actually, I still do. I think it's about to change though. Yeah, I think it's about to change. I used to blow dry my hair once a year, so I avoided heat so much. Like, heat is my worst enemy. I love it. I love how my hair feels. I love how my hair looks whenever I apply heat into my hair. But I know that if I do it a lot often, it's gonna compromise the health of my hair, the length of my hair, because in that process there are a lot of things that you're gonna do, which is actually combing your hair, one of them, which is gonna break your hair. Like, even if we say that blow drying your hair once in a while will retain length, at the end of the day, remember guys, the more you comb your hair, like, it doesn't matter how healthy your hair is, the moment you decide to comb your hair, it's gonna break. It might not be too much breakage, but at the end of the day, there's gonna be breakage. So imagine you doing that all over again and again and again and again. If you guys have watched my recent videos when I've been combing my hair out, I think 2 videos for my perm rod sets and the other one for trimming, you can see how much I was so concerned about combing my hair. So doing those things over and over again would actually lead my hair from being like, doing those things over and over again was breaking my hair. If I had to continue with that process, actually I was gonna break my hair to a point where I feel like I did not retain length for a certain period of time, and that would be true because I'll be breaking my hair every time it grows. So I don't want to do that. That's why the next perm rod set will be based on my hair being like on its curly stage, not being blow dried. Even if I do, but it's not gonna be something recent, but it's gonna be something that I'm gonna do in future, but we're not gonna talk about that. But honestly guys, one thing that I want you to put in mind is that avoid as much heat as you can if you want to retain length. If you want to retain length and see how things go for you, just do it once in a while. Like, do it once in a while, you will see the difference. Just try until you see the difference so that you can have peace and make peace with you not using heat. Because honestly guys, when it comes to your hair, these are the things that you need to do. As hard and as difficult as they may seem, those are the best thing that you can actually do for your hair to retain more length over time. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found this very helpful, and if you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also, if you want to keep seeing more of my content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. And also guys, please make sure to comment down in the comment section if you have other methods that help you retain length. It might be helpful to someone who may go down there in the comment section to check it out. So thank you so much guys. I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.